The Christie house was commissioned by James and Lucille Christie in 1939. From July 1939 to September 1940, a flurry of over 40 letters was exchanged between Wright and James and Lucille Christie. The letters are a fascinating view into what working with Wright was like. Lucille Christie took over the project when tensions flared between Wright and James Christie over design and construction delays. In the letter she wrote, Lucille Christie is firm and flexible, but more importantly, a woman who is not afraid to speak her mind. In 1944, the Christies decided to sell the Christie house. Lucille Christie wrote one final letter to Wright. It is dated March 17, 1944. It is a heartfelt letter about her feelings for the house Wright designed for them. The oldest reason for writing is that I felt you should know how much we've enjoyed the house you designed for us, and that in spite of what Mr. Christie terms his unreconstructed attitude toward you, we've both loved it, and it's only fair that you know it. The buyers, of course, want it because of what one of your houses, and yours alone as far as I can observe, has to offer, and I hope you won't carry over to them any of the hard feelings you may have had toward us. I rather envy the person who can have this house and all it means without the headache of getting it built. I'd like to feel that with all the beauty and new way of life I'm handing over to them, I could also give them the feeling that it is your house too, something circumstances deprived me of. I can't help but feel that you would be gratified with the way we have lived in the house. It truly has brought us a way of life to which we had not been accustomed. And how could we have been, since it is impossible in the ordinary house? We took to it, and our lives have been enriched as a result. One Sunday in pre-ration times, when we expected 6 guests and wound up with 24 at supper on the terrace, a friend remarked that this was just the right kind of house for me. Feeling as I do about the house, I took it as a superb compliment. I love the cypress. I'm wondering if any other wood could be so appealing. I love its richness and its warmth. My 7-year-old son has imagined the most wonderful objects in the ceiling boards. The fireplace is a joy beyond expressing. The work and dining space have made it more fun to have guests since I've done my own work than it ever was with a maid. I can peel at the sink and never miss a word of the conversation going on before the fireplace. And the thing that really makes it good is that the guests don't have the feeling that their hostess is stuck in the kitchen. I won't go into the feeling I get from the free open place woodland coming in at every place I look. The thrill I get every time I go down the gallery eave, if it was to wash up a bathroom or make a bed, or even what it's like to lie in bed with the moonlight shining on snow within 4 feet of me. You must gather that I really do like my house. We may not have the terms for expressing all the factors that make the house the lovely thing it is architecturally, but I believe we have all felt its influence, and it has made our life happier and fuller. Friends who know what we went through to get the house and how we've enjoyed it wonder how we can give it up. But they aren't Westerners, and we're going back to our own country, better people for having lived in your house. It isn't likely that we'll build again for a good many years, as Mr. Christie will travel further when the war is over, and I will go too then. But when we do need another house, our standards are going to be set by what we have had here.